Do you know what the tallest mountain in the world is? Well, if you said Mount Everest, you're right. It's around 29,000 feet above sea level. But technically, Mt Lamlam is taller. Mt Lamlam is around 37,000 feet from the bottom of the Marianas Trench. If you placed Everest there, it would still be 6,000 feet underwater. However, above sea level, Mt Lamlam is just 1,300 feet tall. But who's counting? Am I right? Technically taller or not, today, I was going to climb Mt Lamlam. Now, did I bring hiking boots? No. I don't even own hiking boots. But I do own steel-toed boots. And as far as I'm concerned, that's good enough. As you probably assume, Guam is hot, humid, and sunny. So my goal was to get out and start the hike right after sunrise. Heading out so early on the island meant that there was nobody out and about. No one besides the stray dogs, that is. Once I got out to the viewpoint, I enjoyed a bit of the view before starting on my hike. Let's go climb this mountain. I didn't make it too far into the hike before I realized I was going to have a bit of trouble. Well, this isn't good. I'm out of breath already. The total hike to the top was around 3 miles, with a change of elevation of about 900 feet, which isn't bad at all, as long as I don't get lost. They even have ropes to help people climb up some of the steep areas. That must have been for those unskilled mountain climbers. Not like myself. Veteran mountain climber. I climbed Mount Fuji with food poisoning. View looks pretty good so far. Now I'm going to continue to talk over this so that you don't have to hear my heavy breathing, because there was a lot of it. Walking through the brush, I even got to get a nice shot of me walking alone. But then I had to come back to the camera. They would mark the trail with these pink markers so that you don't get lost. The only issue is that sometimes they were missing. That, mixed with my horrible sense of direction, meant I was going to get lost. I probably should have looked up if Guam has any natural predators besides like spiders and stuff. And sharks. Well, that could have been a bad day. Note to self, watch where you walk. Oh! It's a bit slippery. So apparently, I read there's a split off, and the cross on top of the hill is not the mountain that you want to go to. It is a mountain, but so I'm hoping this is a split off, and I'm heading in the right direction. Also, I applied sunscreen before I left. If I was smart, I would have actually brought sunscreen, which I didn't. Hopefully I don't get too badly burned. I thought I was lost, and I found this, so let's continue. Should have brought my machete. It's so quiet. Also, keep in mind, next time you ever try and do something like this, look up to see if the area has any natural predators. That would have been smart to do. I don't think Guam has any, but if there was bears or large cats, you might be in trouble. Now, for your knowledge, and lucky for me, Guam has no real natural predators, but they do have brown tree snakes that grow on average 3 to 4 feet long, Mariana monitored lizards, which can grow up to 5 feet long, Mariana fruit bats, banana spiders, and water buffalo. And trust me, if I had seen any one of those on this hike, I would have needed to run back to my car to change my pants. Oh, this video is just going to be me falling all over the island. So, I'm not completely clumsy. Look at this. I should have worn better than steel-toed boots, but Is that like a gondola I could take up next time? Don't trip, don't trip. I was almost there. All I had to do was traverse these rocks and I'd be at the top. After about 2 hours, I made it to the top. I was able to enjoy the view and eat some of the chicken I'd prepared. Overall, this was a great hike and not too difficult considering how unprepared I came. Next time, however, I would come with bug spray and suntan lotion. Now I just needed to hike down. I hope you enjoyed my hike up the mountain. That's all for this video. I'll see you next time. This is going to be a painful fall.
Like and subscribe.